So we reviewed how to use a brush, how to rinse the brush, and how to rest it on the sponge. They're going to be doing a lot of resting the brush on the sponge to follow you for directions today. Now, you notice there is no paint on the tables. What's going to be on the tables is this paper. It's trimmed 1 inch off of each side, so it's 11 by 17, 11 by 10. They need their pencil, and they need one of these pens. But give them the fat pen there. So I gave us skinny pens. We want a fat pen. This is a skinny pen.
Should we use regular markers?
I prefer these because if they get paint on it, this doesn't bleed. The Crayola markers bleed, they get any kind of wetness on them, and so I prefer these Sharpies. The paint, if you can, and you have enough helpers, have them have the paint poured but not on the table, if that's possible. So when I have helpers come, I do one plate for them, so I say, here's how much paint I want you to pour. And on this one, we need more red and not a lot of red. I mean, mostly yellow, and then lesser amounts of red. Okay, so I do it in a triangle to the edges. So if you could have one palette for each child, and then you're going to need one in the front. So in the front of the room, have a water, a brush, a sponge, and a palette for yourself. So now they're going to go back to their desks, taking their little paintbrush with them, and have them put the paintbrush on the sponge. Then, you guys are going to have plain paper somewhere, like this. This is the first lesson ever where the first thing we do is we do not put our name on it. Okay, and I'll tell you why in a minute. What we're going to do is trace our hand. So I'm going to hold up the hand that does not hold the pencil. This is my left hand. I'm right-handed, so it's my left hand. I spread my fingers out, and I'm putting it on the left-hand side of the paper at the bottom. Lefties are going to hold up their right hand and put it on the right-hand side. So the first thing I want the kids to do, you guys can go ahead and do this with me, is take your pen, take off the cap, put it on the end so we don't lose caps, and put the pen down. Yes. In fact, I would have them put it down in front of their paper like this so we don't get these clear marks. Now, when I teach this too, depending how the room is set up, is I put my paper high and I lean down so they can see what I'm doing. If you have a helper per table, you might just be able to have the helpers just go right into it with the kids. Hands out, and I'm going to trace it just like you guys made turkeys and Thanksgiving. I go around each finger and this board and down to the bottom. Then, cap back on. I'm done. Immediately take this away. Yeah, you got it. So now, you guys take your hand that does not write, and I'm doing a quick spot check. So show where it goes. Good. Now pick up your pen and trace. And I cannot emphasize the second they're done with that pen, you take it away from them, and it is really quick. Thank you. Now you will get a few kids whose this line doesn't go to the end, their hands kind of floating. It's okay. Don't worry, don't make them do this. It's fine. It's kids art. It's fine. They have a floating hand. Okay, Jimmy, I'm going to take that away from you because I don't want you to get in trouble with it.
Thank you.
All right. Now, we are going to draw our 3 circles for our flower centers. Do you see how big the circles are? They're about as big as a 5-year-old fist. This is too big. I don't have a grown-up fist. This circle, if I put you put your hands here, it would be about that big. I don't want the circles too close to the edge because then they don't have room for petals. I don't want it too close to the top because there's no room for petals. So what I'm going to do is take my pencil. Oops. Sorry. Is going to turn the paper around this way. Hands to the bottom. You guys can go ahead and do that. Hands to the bottom. And I'm going to put probably about 4 kindergarten fingers, but for us about 3. 3 kindergarten fingers near the top, and I'm going to do my 5-year-old circle, about as big as my fist. Okay, you guys go ahead and do that. Now, I need another circle. I'm going to put my 4 kindergarten fingers on the side. Another circle. And then the same thing over here. I leave a little room on the side. A couple years ago, I taught this in the kindergarten class. I don't know what the heck happened. I had kids drawing 12 and 13 circles. I have never seen that after before. Just three circles. Yeah. Now we're done our circles. Turn your paper over and write your name on the back. So I don't want them writing their name with a marker. That's why we save the name till the end. And now we're done with pencils. So we take those away. Now I'm going to let you guys each pour your own amount of paint. So you can